get today, 9/10 of 99% of the servers that go out the door come out just standalone. They don't come out with anything on them. Yet we have cell phones, we have tablets, we have PCs, and all of that stuff comes together. You've come to expect that. You don't go out there and expect your phone to be blank. Yes, you could re-image it and do whatever you want like jailbreaking, but in general, you're not expecting a server to have an operating system, let alone applications that you can access and use. What we're trying to do now with ClearOS, through the partner ClearCenter, is to create a paradigm shift in the server industry by which you should expect to get your OS and your applications and your server together. And so let's go into that. ClearOS at a basic level constitutes about 5 things that I want to cover at a high level. First of all, this is a Linux-based operating system. It's based on CentOS, so it has the same functionality and benefits that Red Hat Enterprise Linux has. It enjoys as well. And it also provides customers with an application marketplace, which I'll go into in a second. But one of the key and unique and interesting things about Linux is that it's been hard to consume from a technical perspective. The graphical user interfaces hasn't been where we want it to be. What they've done, ClearCenter, the company, has created ClearOS, the product, in such a way that it's a web-based user interface. And by web-based, what I mean is, if you know how to do web browsing, you can get around this product. And hopefully what we'll do in a minute or two is actually demonstrate how you can navigate and get around that product. The other thing that it has is it has a community, just like Fedora and OpenSUSE and Ubuntu's communities. This also has a community around it that develops and produces applications for it as well. So it has that same level of quality control that many other Linux distributions out there in the marketplace have. I think that the key feature is the last two, and that is the marketplace, which I hope to demonstrate a little bit further as we get along. But it has the ability to provide that point-and-click application download that you just don't get in the Windows world today. Traditionally, with any server application, we're trying to change that, or ClearCenter is trying to change that with what we're providing. And finally, it is a subscription method. It's not perpetual license. And for that, we're able to save a lot on costs. So what does it mean? What are we doing with ClearOS today? Specifically what we're doing is we're providing it as a CTO download on the ML30, the DL20, and the ML110. With the microserver Gen 10, the one that just launched, we're actually going to include a specific SKU in which ClearOS is preloaded. So you'll be able to have a microserver fully functional out of the box with an operating system and applications. In addition to that, we have a management tool called Intelligent Provisioning. Many of you may be familiar with that. In step 2 of Intelligent Provisioning, you can choose your operating system. In this case, we have made ClearOS available as a selectable option, in which you'll be able to go out and access ClearOS and download and install it through Intelligent Provisioning. So 3 different mechanisms through which you can actually get ClearOS from your speed. Now, the one I didn't include on here is we do have it on a product page. We have a quick link to download ClearOS. It's a free operating system, so there's no barriers or anything like that. You can go to the product page right now, click on it, download it, start using it, whatever you want. But in general, I'll just end off by saying what we're focusing in on is the 300 series and below. What we really feel the target market is for this particular operating system is the 100 series and the 10 series. So when people ask me about the deployment options for ClearOS, I basically narrow it down to 2 main deployment options. The first one is in front of Windows. And a lot of times people are thinking, well, how does that make sense? You have an operating system in front of an operating system. Well, when we go into the demo, what you'll see is that ClearOS takes a lot of the feature functionality that comes with Linux today, it's all resident Linux, and it pulls it up in a way that you can use and access it from an intrusion detection and prevention perspective, content filtration, firewalls. All those things are in CentOS and RHEL today, but they're less known and less used because they're harder to abstract and get a hold of. ClearOS is taking that complexity away and they've intelligently integrated them so that you don't have to go through the steps. For me, that means two things. It means that the intelligent integration is going to lower my support costs because I don't have to figure out on my own. It's going to put the first time and the next time and the next time. The other thing is I don't have to spend all this time trying to become a brainiac on how to put these things together. This has been done before. The second model is a straight up server. ClearOS can stand alone as its own operating system with its own environment, whether you want to do file and print, whether you want to do mail, whether you want to do media serving. We talk about a lot of those things in our booth. Far side of the conference. So these are the various features that you can expect with ClearOS. So a lot of people use ClearOS today in the gateway, intrusion detection, content filtration. They have a lot of great products here. One of the things that the founder of ClearCenter likes to say is where there's mystery, there's margin. But we all know that in the security industry, there's a lot of different products that people just don't understand. They don't know why they're being attacked. They don't understand how to implement them and how to put them together seamlessly. ClearCenter has spent a lot of time developing applications that do exactly that. Figure out how you can put those things together and stay secure. So this is a very desired and sought after feature as part of ClearOS. In addition to that, there is a standard file backup and media serving, mail serving applications that come along with it, as well as the administration. So a full suite of products. All in all, there's about 100 different applications that you can actually download and use. And above and beyond that, people are actually writing applications each and every day to back this up. An example of that would be the video surveillance application Milestone. They're in the process of working with Milestone, which is one of the world's leading video surveillance applications, so that you can have that point and click, download the application, and get that running in your environment. Yeah, closer one is Microsoft SQL Server. Many of you may know that they're actually porting to Linux. HPE is heavily involved in that whole effort. That application will show up here on the application page. Okay, so what does it really mean when we boil it down to its bare essence? What does ClearOS mean? Well, we're trying to make it simple. Get everything from one place, be up and running in a few minutes, and not have to deal with all the complexities. So a single click type of installation. It's secure because all the patches and fixes, normally on the Linux side of the fence here, anybody that I know of would be very scared to accept patches and fixes just willy-nilly. But in here, we've tested those and they've kind of, kept them out there for a little bit of time, put them out in the community so that they test them all, and then they release them so that you can trust that when you do the updates, everything's going to work seamlessly for their products. And then as I've mentioned, they have a full suite of security products that you can take advantage of. It's reliable, it's based on CentOS, based on RHEL, rock solid product. We've been in the market for many years. ClearOS as a company has been delivering this product for 7 years. And they have over 400,000 employees. So it's a solid product. And in fact, we have one partner who has hundreds of customers all over the world. And in 5 years, they've only raised 5 support tickets. In my mind, that talks to the whole quality of the product, how it's integrated, so that it's not something that you're like constantly worrying, this is going to break me, this is going to cause me problems. Oops, let me see. And then it's affordable. There's no upfront cost. I think that this is probably one of the key differentiating features that we've ever come out with from a client perspective. We've always wanted to provide software to people. You don't want spam and freeware stuff that's not essential or whatever. But in this case, we're not involving any cost involved. And if you go out there and download ClearOS today, there's no licensing. It's free to use. You can go forward with it right away. But what we're providing here is the mechanism by which you can get it, access it quickly and easily, and be up and running in short time. And it's translated in over 80 different languages. And this is used for multi perspective. For us as well, we usually just launch in a few languages, but this is multilingual out of the box. For many of the applications which are included, like I said, there's about 175 or so are free. 140 applications. And 100 are free, so they're all in the same direction. So it's growing every day. All right, now what we'd like to do is, do we have a question?
Yeah, is there a place you can go where you can see the list of 140 applications to see what you would want to use?
We absolutely can do that. In the product page, so on ClearCenter.com or ClearOS.com.
Okay.
If you go there and go to ClearOS 7, this has a product list. If you go into that one, you can see the marketplace. And the marketplace will list all the applications for you. What we're going to go into now is that same place, there's a demo there, and you can actually see how it's all set up. So I've actually got the demo running in the background. Let me just switch to it real quick. So this is the user interface. So what you can see here is you've got the dashboard, marketplace, and support. It's fairly simple. In the dashboard, you can see that you've got a specific number of views you can use. You can customize this, you can move it around, you can add different widgets to that. It all gets set up over here. You can change the settings and add new rows to kind of evaluate the product.
Using a small resolution, so it's got a big eye.
Yeah. The marketplace is divided into about 6 different categories. So you can come in this way as well. There's a cloud, gateway, server, networking system, and reports. What you can do is you just come in here and explode this out and see the various applications that come. Many of these will be familiar to you. It won't be a surprise. And then if you click on a certain one, you can get information about the product. In some cases, it'll show you screenshots, tell you a little bit more about it, and also include recommended applications that go along with it.
We put in the applications and try to make them as easy as possible to use. So here you have an application. Here you have an application that has a tie-in to another application. So this is a dynamic VPN, which allows you to make a VPN connection from one ClearOS server to the other by just specifying the site and putting in the secret key. And this application works even if you are using dynamic IP addressing. It repairs the tunnel if the IP address is changed or if the tunnel goes down. But what's interesting about this application is that you can see here that it's already presence aware of the fact that the firewall is disallowing this service to run. And so that's the type of tight integration that happens here. And rather than switching over to the firewall and adding a rule, trying to find out what ports it's using, we make it really easy here. You just hit this button and it's done.
Thanks, Steve. Are there any questions to this point? So there's the gateway. This is where a lot of the content filtration. There's a new product that we're actually demonstrating over there called Gateway Management, and Gateway Management uses whitelisting versus blacklisting technology. And by actually going that route, you can eliminate threats like OneCloud. So more of that. I encourage you to come over there and have a conversation about that. There's a lot of benefits that come with that. And in the server category, there's additional applications that you can take advantage of. There's also, in addition to, there's voice over IP applications as well in here.
There was.
So I'll have to update my knowledge on that. So Plex Media Server, we have Plex Media Server going on over there with the micro server. The micro server is perfect for home use. A lot of people use that in that regard. So this one.
So with this application works well with this other one called FlexShare for doing file and directory authentication. So you can either install a networking component here to run ClearOS as your own directory server that supports master and slave configurations using the open source Samba technology. Or you can download the Active Directory connector and use that instead. But regardless of what you do, it treats this application here that shares the files, treats the situation as the same. Either subordinating its authentication to Active Directory or it's running it internally. With the Fletcher app, you can share the magnetic drives, or you can share with FTP or HTTP or other modules that are coming that will let you access the same sort of data with the same types of permissions. It's like having a single place of storage that's protocol agnostic.
Thanks, Dave. Okay, so just kind of scrolling down to see the main parts. So there's networking. This is where your firewall, VPN products. And you can see that in some cases there's several applications of the same kind. So you do get to choose. There's one you might want to use more than another. And then you go there to the system. You can do all the basic things that come with system management. So this is just a quick overview of the applications. I encourage you to go in there and check more of them out. Kind of the last thing I want to cover on the demo, unless you have something. The last thing I wanted to cover on the demo is the fact that ClearOS is kind of structured differently from the standpoint of usually when you're thinking of I want to get support on a product, you're thinking I want to call somebody, talk to somebody. ClearCenter has streamlined that process by which when you place a support call or place a support issue, it's through a ticketing system. Now that's not foreign or unique or different or whatever, but what it does is it streamlines costs, and as people benefit from the integration that happens there, the tickets become, as I was mentioning earlier, by the one partner, become less and less, and there's less of an issue. But you can come right in here, and let's just say you purchased you have a bronze and a silver subscription. Those include the ability to purchase an incident. They don't include the right to actually pay for support. You have to pay for that per incident model. So you come in here and you raise a support ticket, and this would throw you into the portal, and just like iTunes or Google Play Store, when your stuff is recorded and actually there, you can just go and run with it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Now there's other products here that we're not talking about or we're not going to mention today, but I will say that there is a management product that we're looking into in the future called ClearVM that ClearCenter produces. It's based on KVM, and we're going to see a lot of benefit come from that. In fact, most customers prefer to go down the path of ClearVM versus ClearOS, so I encourage you all to kind of investigate on your own that particular product. But for this, for our purposes today, we're focusing on ClearOS and its integration into the program. So if there's no further questions, all right.
You were talking about putting ClearOS server in front of your Windows server.
You want to elaborate a little bit about that? So, as far as a ClearOS sitting in front of a Windows server, it would be more from a security, kind of a gateway networking perspective. So, the way I look at it is, we didn't go into it. There's further slides here in the back that we can probably go and look at. But you're paying lots of money for you're paying lots of money for Juniper, you're paying lots of money for Sonic, and then you have to do the subscription service on top of that. Instead of paying those guys money for those products, you could take a ClearOS box, stick that in front, and then do the same exact thing. In fact, we actually did a speed test on the micro server back there with ClearOS is the gateway, and we're exceeding the rate that a Cisco box would do by 300. It's amazing. So the thing that in a much lower price point, what Cisco would charge you $3,000 to get to that perspective, but you can do it. Microserver, we're talking $399, starting at $399, and then you add the subscription. It's just $100 or so. I mean, then you've got Cisco-like capability. So I guess the point I'm trying to make that did do a good job of your presentation is the slides that are in the back talk about how you can replace those things, replace the Barracuda network, replace the Sonic Wall, replace the Cisco product with ClearOS, and then not only are you able to save on those cost savings, but you don't have a Cisco tech, you don't have to get a Juniper or a Sonic Wall or anything like that. You don't pay for that expertise, and you can keep them more as the generalists there, where they get a little bit of knowledge on the operating system and the apps takes care of everything else.
You mentioned dynamic VPN. Can you do a static VPN, like OpenVPN to a distant to get to the internet, where you're blocking out your ISP?
Yeah, we have several VPN applications on ClearOS, and you can pick and choose. So we have PPTP, we have IPsec VPN. We can even do IPsec VPN tunnels between ClearOS and Sonic Wall, ClearOS and Cisco. That's just an app in the marketplace that you would purchase. The dynamic VPN is one that is ClearOS to ClearOS. So it uses our service delivery network as a negotiator to inform the other side of the tunnel the configuration changes that it needs to be able to produce in order to bring that tunnel up. But once you have that program, it's as easy as saying this location to this location, here's a secret key, and boom, you're done.
For some of your servers there, if you're going to use it as a firewall, how many ports are on there for access?
So that depends on the hardware that you get.
Right.
So the microserver, for example, has 2 NICs on it. And in that scenario, it would be ideal for a remote office where you have one that goes out to the internet and one to the LAN. But we have full VLAN support, so we can literally light up thousands of VLANs on a single NIC. Also, the microserver comes with an add-in network card that you can do, so you can scale out as many NICs as you want on the platform. If you get an ML30 or an ML110, you can just fill it up with NICs and do all kinds of crazy stuff with it as a router.
Is a subscription based on each feature?
So his question was, is a subscription based on each feature? There are 3 basic subscriptions. There's the community, there's the home, and there's the business version. Now, the key differences between that is how updates are delivered. Updates are delivered to the community first, and then to home and business users later. As they qualify, and if there's going to be something that is going to break, it's going to break with the community testers. And then later, if you have something that there's some differentiations in the prices in the business model where it's all around support. So the business version is broken down by different support layers, and there are certain applications that are available, for example, for business users that aren't available for the home users, and vice versa.
Okay, thanks.
So the question is do you have to buy a network server in order to run ClearOS? And the answer is that you can put ClearOS on any ProLiant server, and you can run it as an all-in-one solution, or you can run it as a point solution for a specific need. Like if you're already satisfied with your LAN network, but you want to replace your network gateway, you can put in an ML30 or a DL20 and have that be your gateway appliance instead of. Does that answer your question?
So you were talking about replacing your Microsoft server and this being a solution. One of the benefits of having Windows active is group policy and being able to manage work. Do you have something for that piece?
Okay. Yep, that's a good question. So he's asking about if you were to replace Microsoft in this scenario. So right now there are 2 different Samba apps in the marketplace, and one of them is in beta, and the one that's in beta uses Samba 4, which has Active Directory integration. With Samba 4, you can actually tie it into your existing Microsoft Active Directory and have it even act as a global catalog with the Microsoft Active Directory server. That means all your policies come over as well as your users and groups, and vice versa. So you can have a mix of different servers. But the non-data app just works as a slave or a member server to the Active Directory, and that's the one that's in production. Yeah, so his question is, he's got different kinds of components. He's got Barracuda, plus he's got Cisco and different things. And the question is, can I put that all in the same box? And the answer is yes. Both of those boxes, your Barracuda and your Cisco, they have CPU, they have memory, they have power supplies, they have all those basic things, but they're really tailored for a specific purpose. With ClearOS, it's a multi-purpose platform, and you can have it do both of those things. You can have it be anti-spam plus firewall plus egress filtration, and if you even wanted to do occasional file services, you can. It's your choice, however many apps and what design you like to use with the ClearOS. So think of it more as a multi-function platform as opposed to a particular solution.